Welcome back to the second episode of Let's Play City Skylines with a bunch of mods. The last video we left with just reaching the milestone of becoming a tiny town, and the aim is to grow and to get public transport and all those nice little things that we want in a city. This is not yet a city, is it? It's just well, it's a town. So we have to expand where we got 15,000 credits, which is not an incredible amount of money, so no big building projects can be made just yet. But we can do some things, like extend this road up to here, I guess, and then have it come down right to the river. This would be our next build area. We'll try to get it a little bit more organized without losing this organic bit. So this bend here is pretty okay to get it like that. Of course, we want people living next to the river, so we'll do something like that, and I guess this would be almost perfect. We can do it like that, and then we just need to connect these roads up to here somehow. Yeah, this would only destroy one house. I'm actually just tempted to have this like that, which should work. Let's extend the water if necessary. Not really, but this way we can ensure that at least everything we build up here will have sufficient water, because water doesn't run out that quickly, and certainly not in the beginning. Okay, let's just redo the little houses here. Now, who doesn't want to live right on water that's slowly being polluted by poo? I know I would. I would love living here. But there is just room for a tiny shop right there. And let's watch it develop. Getting 8 people in, 24 people per week now. Oh, nice. And making a little bit more than 1,000 credits a week, which is not something that you think, this will make me rich really fast, but at least we are making money. Once you start losing money, that can be a real nightmare, because you run out of credits really quickly. And now if you don't have credits, we just wait a bit, and then we can build again. Power is still more than sufficient. I'm quite surprised, because I've seen all the calculations that if you have an 8 mile how did they calculate this? What's the name? I keep forgetting. In megawatts. Yeah, there's an 8 megawatts output. That's the maximum if it is the windiest part. But that only works in the very dark areas. Plus, they cost about 6,000 credits to build, and 8 megawatts. You reach that really quickly, and every time it's kind of surprise you in the beginning that your citizens suddenly become angry at you for not supplying their power, because you're over the limit, and of course then you don't have the 6,000 to build a new one. So I'm quite happy with using coal right now to begin with, and then later on we will build a hydro dam right there. It just will take us, I guess, 2 extensions to get there, because we need to build it right here. I think this is the most efficient part. And if you do it correctly, you would get about 1600 megawatts. And if you have that thing, you can just simply delete all other means of power supply, power generation. Okay, there is demand again for some industrial and some commercial. As commercial is simple, we just do that. The same go. But no, I don't get residential there. Industrial. I don't like extending my industrial complex too much. Let's see. Yeah, this still works fine. I have not yet gotten anything that's 6 lanes. Yeah, maybe later. First though, let's just do it with this one and just extend it out a tiny bit like that. Check the water is fine. Power should be perfect. I might actually just do this. Oh, we got crime, That means I have to build a police station. I have not yet done that. But let's do that right after we build some industrial. Okay, got enough money for a police station. Let's build it right across from here. And they will be busy. They will. You can see already a car going out, work shift. Let's just follow them. This is a mod, first person mod, and you can view your city from pretty much any viewpoint you want. The scooter, no problem. Pedestrians, no problem. Trains, no problem. Subways, yeah, problem, because they don't render correctly, and you're under the ground. There's nothing to see, so it's yeah, unfortunately not fully rendered. The subway stations are not rendered internally. There are some pathways there because you can 1200 because you can view people from top as they walk into a metro station. They will follow a path, so there is some sort of path mapping in there to get onto the correct trains. So something is happening in there, but it's not rendered as a full model, unfortunately. There are more buildings out there that have no internal rendering as such. Train stations and stuff like that don't always have rendering inside. They're just empty shells. There are of course train stations that you can download that have a full rendering, and that looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, we got a high school smoking ban, but the next one will get us transport, which we desperately need, but we need to grow by 1,000 people, and then we're boom town. We also get highway and the highway ramp, a cemetery, an advanced wind turbine, and of course the bus depot, because that's the only transportation we already have. And things like trains and airports and subways, those things will have to wait, but we will have to keep them in mind if we are going for a big city, and which you are of course. So okay, got decorations. Next aim is to get some buses. Okay, with this decoration, this guy is responding to a call at the general store. Let's see. Okay, this is the general store and he's going there, which is nice. Fighting crime. So we just unlocked the decoration part, the park part. There were a lot of stuff in there that I've downloaded. You can download a whole heap of parks and variations, and one of the things I downloaded was a pedestrian bridge for a 4-way or 6-way road. So you don't right now have, but I love the pedestrian roads because they do save time. Now let's see if we can find a place where there are a lot of pedestrians uh, walking around. Yeah, not so much just yet, I guess. It's still a small town, of course. It's not dense residential or dense commercial or offices. They tend to generate a lot of traffic, and especially once you get public transportation started, that will be an issue. But for now, let's just do this. This seems pretty useless probably, as why the hell would you just draw this? But this is because we're gonna extend the roads, and I want my people here to walk about without having to cross streets constantly. Let's also beautify the city with some nice little, I don't know, just noticed that the sequence of these parts have changed. This used to be next to this one used to be next to that one, etc, etc. But let's see if we can do something with this. Is too steep, cannot build on water. We can build this on water, which is nice. This is, let me just show you. This is a waterfront. It's just like a boulevard. And yeah, it's a seawall or whatever you want to call it. And it's nice to have. Makes people happy. Makes me happy that the people are happy. But let's got 13,000. Just do some nice little park. Japanese garden, which is for everybody in every update. Let's put that in there. So people here are happy. People here not so much, because there is nothing there. There's a tiny park. This one is the 500. This one works really, really well. This little fountain thingy. People tend to flock to it for some reason. It looks nice and it works nice. This is a nice empty spot, by the way. So let's do. There is no. Let's see if we can do a tiny little. No, that's the big park. Space occupied. Let's do that there. A nice little plaza with trees. Okay, let's grow. Let's grow by more than. Oh, we actually decreased. Okay, why are we decreasing? We need more houses, I guess. People are. Do we have a cemetery? Not yet, so people are not dying. That's a good thing, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I have to redo a bit of these walkways, but that's not bad. And let's see, can we go up? Height too high? Are you kidding me? Why can't I go up? This doesn't work. Okay, it works on the roads, but it should work on the... Ah, there we go. Let's just say there was a glitch. That's nice. Oop. Some weird ass clipping that does occur. Has nothing to do with the mods and stuff, it just simply happens. And just say that one there and that one there. Here the clipping is fine, here the clipping is a bit weird. I'm not gonna get too anal about that. That just happens. Ah, okay, I had the wrong one selected. That was the reason. Okay, I don't want gravel. I like my roads concrete. Okay, this is the kind of snapping I don't want. But I'm fine with that. Wow. Yeah, you would fall off that. Let me think. Sorry, ma'am, we have to destroy your house for the greater good. Okay, now with this in place, we can just simply expand the town a little bit further. Than it was. And sooner or later you will see people using these pathways to get across town, and this is a perfect way to make sure people will not have to walk all the way around or use the crossings just to get to the other side. It's a very not always elegant way, but efficient way on managing pedestrians. There probably as many pedestrians as cars in the city. Once your city has grown substantially, once you reach the stage where you can build offices and high density commercial and residential, things tend to happen rather quickly. This is a nice area to upgrade later on. Let's just speed things up a bit. Let's see what happens. Look at that, they're using it. Which is nice. I like that. That's a whole group of people. Okay, I'm now just gonna build another road. Got a bit of money left. Let's see. Got 8 megawatts to build, and this one to spare, and this one is 19. You know, I'm just gonna let this run right now and build a second power station, because we're gonna need that. But where shall I build it? Well, why not just right there? It just doubled the power supply, which is nice. Now I'm just gonna see if I can, like, I don't want to break this. That will break it. Okay. That didn't break it, which is nice. Slightly too steep. That's okay. Loads of residential, which is nice. Let's do the buckets. Fill it up. Oh, I want that one. Now I'm ignoring the demand for industrial right now a bit because I don't like to expand my industrial too much. And I just realized I fucked up. I placed the power to coal power plant right in front of the highway. So when we get highways, we have to. I'm not sure if we can go over it. But that would be a challenge to go over it just because there is a power plant there. Yeah, I can move it. That's not an issue. It would just cost me a bit. Yeah, I can afford that. Let's move it. Let's prevent ourselves from having future trouble. But I will need to have another industrial area soon. Okay, let's just slow this down then. And let's do some remodeling here. Let's got enough money, I guess, to do that. Let's pause this and delete this right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build me a roundabout. Could take this one. Yes, I could take that one, I guess. Right, and then delete these arms. You're going out. Like that. And some nice warping. Really? Why? Space already occupied by this ugly ass. Okay, that's something that looks like a roundabout. Now what I hopefully will be able to do later on is to get this up and over and have these come off. guess we can do that already. Let's just do it. Can only do it in straight lines. Okay, we just figure it out later on. Okay, everything snaps to the nearest road. And then we can do... This is a single, it's exit only. No, I want that to be two-way. And the same goes for... What I want to have is pretty much a mirror of what we have here. Little extension needs water. It needs power, but not a power station, just power. And I guess what we can do is stand it like that to here, delete this bit, and then plop in some industry. Go to warp speed and let's watch it grow. Now again, this is something that you might want to use the traffic manager for, to regulate these outer lanes. You can basically just say it's only exit, which it's really nice. This does actually speed up the roundabout a bit, because if there's anything going to the second one, they will change the lanes. It takes a while before it gets active, but once it is active and everything is mapped correctly, the flow should improve quite a bit. And we have not made it to the boom town just yet in this video. We are getting closer though, but I have to expand some of my houses. We will do that in the next video. For now, I'm just gonna call it quits, and thank you for watching. See you next time.